Waloyo Yamoni.
Jambo, we are in Kenya to ride the Kenya Bike Odyssey, a 1,000-kilometer loop from bikepacking.com, created by Tristan Ridley and this guy, Eric Nesbitt. The route starts off from the capital city, Nairobi, into the highlands where tea is grown, and then drops into and climbs out of the Rift Valley, traversing lakes, volcanic terrain, before looping back towards Nairobi, passing through the remote and wildlife-rich desert, and finishing off on the slopes of Mount Kenya. Challenging terrain, wild animals, and a variety of accommodation ranging from basic camping to luxury hotels. And the friendly Kenyan culture made this a unique and epic experience. This is the Kenya Bike Odyssey. Our adventure began in Nairobi. Riding out from the capital city, we quickly reached the beautiful tea hills of Limuru.
Jambo.
I'm Ken, a 60-year-old retired airline pilot. I'm out here with my wife, Laura, and Chu, a friend with whom we've shared many adventures.
The very best.
Day 2 would be a relatively hard but fun day with a lot of single track, riding through Maisor Ranch and ending in the rain on the shores of Lake Naivasha. We took a day off on day 3, relaxing with a boat ride out on the lake. Like many other lakes in the Rift Valley, water levels have been rising for reasons not really known, submerging farms, homes, schools, and displacing tens of thousands of people. We spent the rest of the day chilling at Fisherman's Camp, watching the monkeys, birds, and hippos. We began day 4 with a ride through Hell's Gate National Park. It's the only national park that you can ride a bike through. And while we thought we would be only seeing animals within the confines of parks, ranches, and conservancies, the truth is that we saw a lot more animals in the coming days just riding along the route. would finish the day with a tough climb up to Earth Camp, an incredible place to stay with geothermal saunas and a view of Lake Elmantaita. The sauna may not look like much, but it was the best sauna I've ever tried. Kaz, the Japanese owner, cooked us delicious meals, but we ate most of it before we could take any photos.
Just search all your life, stealing all you find. Just stare at your own hands, not the hands they entwine.
Leaving Earth Camp, we had a big climb up to Iburu Forest, then a fantastic downhill to Soisambu Conservancy. Soisambu was to be a highlight of our trip, but they recently stopped allowing bicycles from riding through due to an incident with a buffalo and cyclists. So we got a van and drove around the conservancy to Lemon Valley Resort, our accommodation for the night. Heavy rain the day before created conditions for some sticky mud on day 6 and saw us having to detour onto better roads. We had an interesting lunch of nyama choma, which is a popular grilled meat dish, before reaching Maili Saba camp on the edge of the Menengai crater. The Menengai crater is a massive, still active caldera located in the Great Rift Valley. It's one of the largest calderas in Africa and among the best preserved in the world. Here's a picture from the internet. As day 7 was an easy ride, mostly downhill, we enjoyed a leisurely breakfast and got a late start. Our hotel in Mogotio was right on the equator. It was the first night we got air conditioning in our rooms, and it was hot enough that we would need it. Harun is our motorcycle support guy. Every morning, we give Harun a duffel bag with our camping gear, extra food, and clothes, and he straps it onto his motorbike. Sometimes he's able to follow us, but if the trail is too gnarly, he'll find his own way and we'll see him at the end of the day. He's reliable, honest, and looks out for us. A pretty good guy to have on the trip. Day 8 began with a tough climb into the mountains, passing God's Bridge, a narrow part of the road with steep drops and views of the Rift and Kerio valleys. After a nice downhill, we ended the day with a stiff climb up to Tengiz. Luckily, there were little angels who came out to help with our bikes up the climb. We stayed at Nimbus Camp. There was a bar there with a TV where we had fun watching Kenyans win 2 gold medals at the World Athletic Championship.
Do you remember drinking in the parking lot by the trailhead? I see you for a moment, then the morning comes and it's wasted. We listen to only the good die young, and we laugh about its statements. We walk in the same direction, but we both got lost in your angst and my impatience.
You're getting gas, turn right.
Did you find what you were looking for? Some escape from your skin. You know that place you were dreaming of, where all light comes in. I hope you know I grew my hair out long, and your sister's just fine. I keep burning my bridges down just to keep you alive. Do you remember looking from the fire tower at the sunset? Jack White prophetic on my speakers, we were going to be friends. Yeah, I guess I just got busy, only saw you every other weekend. Lord, I just moved to the city, hoping noise drowns out the regret. But did you find what you were looking for? Some escape from your skin. You know that place you were dreaming of, where all light comes in. I hope you know I grew my hair out long, and your sister's just fine. I keep burning my bridges down just to keep you alive. Just to keep you alive. They tell me grief is just love letting go. They say it like milk has been spilled on the floor. They say they don't know who I am.
We stayed at Coruscant Camp for the views. The owner told us that hippos frequently come up to the campsite to feed, but we didn't see any that night. The next morning, on day 11, we took a short ride down to Bush Baby Camp.
My sin. You know that place you've been dreaming of, where all light comes in. And I'll keep growing my hair out long, just to cover my eyes. And I'll keep playing that goddamn song if it keeps you alive.
At Bush Baby Camp, we decided to spend our rest day by taking another boat ride. If you only get to do one boat ride, then this is the one to do. We saw more signs of flooding, and we bought some fish from a fisherman to feed a couple of sea eagles.
One, two.
Hello.
Breathing in, breathing out. How you been? You settled down. You feeling right? You feeling proud? How are your kids? Where are they now? You build a boat. You build a life.
Passing through the town of Marigat, we stopped for tea, mandazi and chapati. Then to a supermarket for some snacks and toiletries.
Okay.
Then we rode to a giant Coke bottle where we took a photo for Chu, who's a huge Coca-Cola fan.
Where are they now? You build a boat. You build a life. You lose your friends. You lose your wife. You settle in to routine. Where are you? What does it mean?
Lake Bogoria is a little different from some of the other Rift Valley lakes. Its waters are alkaline and attracts flamingos who come in the millions to eat the blue-green algae that thrive in such waters. We had planned to ride through Lake Bogoria National Park to see the flamingos, but were advised that we were a little late in the season and to save paying the park entry fee as we were unlikely to see them. It turned out to be good advice.
No, it's not that cold.
We had a bit of climbing to do to get back up the Rift Valley to our campsite at Kapicha, which was located on a cliff top overlooking Bogoria Lake. From there, we were able to see the flamingos. There were only a few thousand of them on an island in the middle of the lake, and we would not have been able to see them from below. Oh, delicious! Emily cooked us a fantastic dinner of githeri and roast chicken with chapati, which we ate in pretty high winds and a bit of rain. The rain would stop after a while, but the wind persisted, and the night would not go well for us. Despite a pretty sheltered spot, our tent was ripped pretty badly, and my sleep pad got pretty badly punctured as well.
If I get too close and I'm not how you hoped, forget my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised out in the cold. If the sun don't rise till the summertime, forget my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised on the light.
You bought some shit, you search online, you're getting lost, you're getting high, all alone, late in life, scared to live, scared to die, build a boat, build a life, you lose your kid, you lose your wife, you settle down, you're feeling lost.
Okay.
You're getting stoned, then kicking rocks.
At Old Maisor, camels visited our campsite in the evening. A herd simply walked in, ate their fill, and left. We could order meals, but there were only 5 items on the menu. A couple of ladies from the farmhouse cooked our meals and delivered them to us at the campsite. Not only were they on time, they were also delicious.
Hello, good evening. Good evening to
Laura and I slept in the gazebo, so we did not have to pitch our damaged tent. My sleeping pad could not be repaired, however, but I got lucky with some cushions and stayed comfortable for the 2 nights that we were there. Old Maisor is a large ranch and farm that covers 30,000 acres. They also do ecotourism, and on day 16, our rest day, we took a game drive with them. We also took a game drive in Nairobi National Park, and they are both different and both are worth doing. Here's a montage of the animals we've seen on these game drives.
makosa yetu kama nasi tuliyowasamehe walitukosea, usitutie katika majaribu, lakini utuokoe na yule muovu wa milele.
On day 17, we rode to Old Gaboli, a conservancy with pretty luxurious bandas, owned by a community of Masai women. For a change, we took a game walk and learned more about tracks, poop, and the land. We also saw some game and came across a large herd of elephants drinking at the Iwaso Niro River, which is the same river that flows outside our bandas. Thank you.
hello.
Our next night was at an Airbnb. We stopped by at a nearby village to buy chapati and beans for our dinner before we got there.
Wow. Wow.
The glass room at Rocky Hollow was one of our more interesting accommodations. It's a minimalist setup with wood-fired hot water bucket showers and a composting toilet with a view.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I blast the range down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we
The next morning, we waited for a herd of elephants to clear before we set off. Our destination was the Mukugodo campsite.
Thank you, General. Okay.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation.
As wildlife, particularly elephants, frequent the site, we were also required to hire 2 armed rangers to accompany us during the night. It would be our last camping night, and unfortunately, it rained. Between my flat sleeping mat and having to bail out water from the floor of our tent, I didn't get much sleep. But the views were fantastic.
Hoping to find some long-forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you.
After watching sunrise from our cliff-top campsite, we had a fairly easy ride back to civilization and the town of Nanyuki.
I blast the rains down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company.
We still had one more riding day ahead of us. We crossed the Equator for the 3rd time on our way to Naru Moru to finish off at the River Lodge. It's MTB friendly, and we finished our trip by riding the 10-kilometer mountain bike trail and bike park. It was a great way to end our Kenya Bike Odyssey.
Frightened of this thing that I've become.